initially the video was going to start off, just waiting here while doing the school segment, but there is a meme. But I've only looking at it while I was, I was listening to it just while I was like setting everything up, checking Jack's tweets, etc. Um, and yeah, this is definitely worth talking about. This school on Thursday, the 3rd of March 2022. Instead of having study, we were being talked to by girl that just advertising a university in Liverpool. Although, I mean, I was hoping to get reading, but the teacher was constantly able to look at me, so I wasn't able to do it. Plus, the bit that I'm at in the comic I'm reading, that I'm not going to give it away. They introduce another character, and I'm aware of this other character because I've watched the animated movies. And this character is probably the most sexually drawn character in all of comic books. So yeah. So I couldn't do that. Instead I started reading another comic. But it's on for 279 pages, so it'll be a while. It turns out that our English lessons are actually being pushed forward for Fridays. It used to be the English was periods 4, 5, and 6. It's now 3, 4, and 5. We'll just go to study. Period 6. At lunch, I went to just go straight up the stairs to the canteen because I have duty on Thursdays. But it turns out that the principal has now revoked our cutting line privileges when you have duty. Why would you do that? Because, and the reason why we did it in the first place is because something could happen, immediately. And we weren't there because you decided to not let us get our lunch faster. So, what up? I say what is up, but whatever. I think that's everything. This is memes as of 28th to 6 p.m. Bunch of copyrighted stuff in here, but shouldn't be enough to have anything at all.
Your awful comments.
Man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
You love your Jelly Bean profile picture army? Of course I love my profile picture army. Just look at the comments. Look at how cool they are. What do you prefer? Chocolate pizza or Jelly Bean pizza? Jelly Bean pizza? That sounds worse than pineapple on pizza. Are you tall? I mean,
We do not care.
Yeah. What would I be, short or something? Why are you purple? I'm clearly pink. Hello? What's your first language, if it's okay to ask? My first language is actually Spanish, but when I was younger, I forgot how to speak it, so I don't know how to speak Spanish anymore. How did you figure out you wanted to use she, they pronouns? I've always struggled with my pronouns, but whenever people use they, them on me, it made me feel really comfortable. So for now, I'm going by she, they. What did you...
It's another fatherless child.
What do you want to be when you were a kid? I'm not even joking. I wanted to be a YouTuber. I'm literally doing my dream job right now. How did you come up with the name Jelly Bean? And do you like jelly beans? Of course I like jelly beans. That's how I got my name. You're awful.
So, a couple things. I'll just go on at them in whatever order my mind chooses. One, I don't know how old this child is, but it's extremely cringe that she, and you can't shout at me for that because that is her pronoun. She goes by she they, so you can't do anything. She wants to be a YouTuber. That's her dream job. That is cringe. I'll be honest. They're, from like that 2012, 2016 period where all I did was watch YouTube. I wanted to be a YouTuber because I wanted to be special. Then I want to end up in like some office job, and I don't care. I'd much rather end up in an office job as some dumb YouTuber, because the only way that you can really get fame on YouTube is be cringe. Yeah, like there are non-cringe people who are popular, like Marcus. Well, he is cringy, but not nearly as much as all the others. But he's more on the political side than it's different, is what I'm saying. As for she pronouns, how does that work? What do you identify as? Because they them is really for non-binary people. So, are you a non-binary female? And also when I first, before we got to that bit, I thought that was a boy. Like this person could voice like Steven Universe, or I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. Gumball. I think that was everything. This is DMs as of 24/2. And I probably should have mentioned this in the school segment, but when I was lining up for lunch, I overheard two people talking about how a friend of mine was ranting about how there's only two genders. So I sent this to him. Do you have any idea how based you are? I heard what you said in whatever subject it was, where you stood your ground saying that there's only two genders. That is incredibly based and incredibly brave. I'm so proud of you. I know it seems a little cringy me saying brave, but what I mean is that, like, this say that there's only two genders in a public space like that in 2022, you get lynched. But he did it, and on top of that, he stood his ground. He was repeating over and over again because people are trying to refute that argument. It's not even an argument, it's truth. This Twitter as of 23/2. Plus the sense. It was someone saying, go hard or get the F out. Because, like, the Twitter glitched a bit, and I was able to see it for a split second. So, if you insist. Now, I wouldn't say it's a very popular phrase. I don't even know what the phrase means, but it is shocking the fact that you weren't able to guess another feller in your cap. Oh, look, more Russian bots. These people are not Russian bots. These people are Hassan. Like, that's it. Oh, you want evidence? Okay. Yeah, I'll give you evidence. So, it was Matt will say get harder. And yeah. Well, crap. I can't find them. Searching on YouTube, and like the first result was Philip DeFranco of all people, and you had Hassan in the thumbnail, and part of the title was like bad takes on the Russia-Ukraine situation. I think I saw it on Twitter, and it was one of his, like, the stream where the top of the screen says Vladimir Putin is bad. Yeah, actually, it says right there Vladimir Putin is very bad. It's not this moment though. But he was just going like, well, I actually support it, but I don't remember what his reasoning was. But now he seems to have backtracked on that, so